Imagine you're an anti-federalist in 1787. You're worried about this new constitution that would create a powerful government like the one we just fought against Britain to escape. Your skepticism is reasonable, but instead of rejecting the constitution, we need to discuss a different question. Which is worse, a government that is too powerful or a government that's too weak to protect its own country? Let's explore this new question, and let's see the results based off the Articles of Confederation and the Constitution. Usavians opposing the Constitution might assume if we ratify the Constitution, we'll be dealing with another Great Britain, another term from government, but that is not the case. If we look at what's under the Articles, you can see that if we don't ratify the Constitution, it's going to be held on earth. Congress can ask the states for money and troops, sure, but the states can simply refuse. The 13 states have to cooperate for important nation decisions to actually make things happen. If the government cannot enforce its own laws, what type of government is it? What kind is it? This would no longer be considered a nation, but a lawless one that's crumbled as soon as it developed. It's an interesting question. Wouldn't the Constitution create a tyrannical government? Well, you're not wrong. Concentrating legislative, executive, and judicial power in the same hands will be tyranny, but that's if the branches are in the same hands. In the Constitution, the branches can't be tyrannical because the government have different people controlling their own part. Congress will create the laws, the president executes those laws, the Supreme Court interprets those laws. The Constitution limits the government for better control, so even if the politicians wanted to restore the rights of the people, they simply couldn't. But keep in mind, they aren't entirely separated from each other. They work together to make our nation stronger and better for wars that will come and for the quality of life for us civilians that dwell here. Now we're on to the people working together as a faction. Factions are unavoidable because people naturally have opinions, interests, and beliefs that's different from others. These factors can make a community grow, and when a community grows without a strong government, it turns into a powerful force to be reckoned with. With the Constitution, however, we won't have to destroy those factions, but rather control the effects of the factions. If we remove the causes, then everyone will be forced to have the same opinions and beliefs, which isn't liberating, it's controlling. So this is where the Republic comes in. The citizens elect representatives that make the decisions. The representatives can filter and refine the public opinion that leaves factions out of the ultimate power system without having to cause a civil war. Anti-federalist, you don't have to believe that the people that ratified this Constitution are perfect. You don't even have to trust every future branch. The point is that the Constitution doesn't ask us to trust them. It simply creates a system designed to limit them, meaning that ratifying the Constitution does not mean the branches are going to become more powerful, but that we can both have a strong government and our protected rights. We can gain the same thing just by ratifying the Constitution.